In the 80s, and even as we move into this evening, our temperature is either in the 70s or the 80s, and our rain on radar is out there, but we haven't seen a whole lot. Now, we did have a brief street flooding advisory for parts of St. Tammany Parish. Around Mandeville and Covington got some heavier downpours there, but you can see our radar is just not full with activity like we were saying might have happened this afternoon. We really just didn't see a whole lot pan out, although we did have scattered rain about through the daytime hours. But look at these rain totals, especially right in the metro area. We just didn't have the rain develop right over those locations. And in fact, even some of our North Shore spots where the actual gauges are located, we haven't seen a whole lot either, but radar was indicating the potential for some heavy rain. We did get a little bit again, kind of on the north end of the causeway in St. Tammany, and Precision Cast is showing still a chance tonight, although the next few hours might still be quiet. Now, this is our 6 p.m. model showing temperatures around 80, kind of similar to what we're seeing, but it does have a lot more rain than is actually out there right now. So just keep in mind, it's not initializing perfectly at all. It has too much rain compared to what's actually happening. But fast forward to 9, you can see some downpours. What it has been hinting at is some rain developing off to the north and northwest and kind of sliding in overnight. So this is potentially around midnight or just after midnight, some downpours in the area. Then fast forward to the morning, and for the commute, it actually looks okay aside from maybe some coastal downpours. Now here we are on Monday afternoon, starting to see a little bit of scattered rain here and there. This will be one of these weeks, and tomorrow will be one of those days where there is rain out there, but just kind of not necessarily everywhere that we're seeing it. So tonight we'll say some overnight rain possible. Tomorrow, daily scattered storms, and actually the daily continues into the rest of the week too through Thursday. But Friday and the weekend, it turns dry and a little less humid. Lows tonight get into the upper 60s to about 70 with a chance for rain. Tomorrow, highs about 84. So that'll be one really good thing this week. Our temperatures will not be soaring into the 90s because we'll have the clouds and scattered rain helping to cool us off. And another good thing is that this should be mostly beneficial rain. We don't need a ton of it coming down all at once to cause street flooding issues, but if we do pick up a couple of inches of rain for most spots at some point over the week, that would be good because we've been in drought conditions for most areas for several weeks now. And our flooding rain outlook, by the way, today and tonight is there at the level 2 out of the 4 risk categories. So we'll have to watch for maybe some street flooding, but watch what happens tomorrow. The real heavy rain threat kind of shifts off to the east on Monday. Here's your planner tomorrow, kind of hit or miss, kind of scattered downpours and temperatures held in the 80s. And as we were just showing you with the heavy rain potential tomorrow shifting just east, that's partially because of these storms and this just kind of messy low pressure area that's been out here in the Gulf to our southeast. So yeah, the first time this year near us, the National Hurricane Center is giving it a very low chance of development as of Sunday afternoon, and late in the day about a 10% chance of development. So this is not a favorable setup to see a tropical storm or a hurricane, but we'll probably just see the low pressure just kind of drifting to the north and northeast, and especially just east of the New Orleans area and coastal Mississippi into Alabama and Florida. There will be that heavy rain threat tomorrow. But here it is. Here's our model just kind of showing the low pressure drawn to the north as we move into the daytime hours tomorrow. But notice we're not seeing anything tighten up. We're not seeing any very familiar tropical kind of circulation organizing or anything like that. This takes us through the next more than 24 hours. And by that point, probably the low pressure will mainly have moved inland. And in fact, when we look at the available moisture, the tropical moisture here is shown in the oranges and reds and yellows, the drier air in the blues and purples. So what we're going to see, notice here's the tropical moisture kind of moving inland on Monday. However, we continue with a rainy setup. So this little low pressure area is part of the rainy setup that we've been talking about. But we also have this even after it moves inland. Southwest flow, a few small disturbances riding along it, and a lot of atmospheric moisture in the yellows and oranges. So we will have a chance for rain most afternoons this week. But watch what happens after Thursday. Boom, here's a weak front moving in, and the purples are indicating nice dry air. So that starts Friday. I think we'll even have our dew points dropping to make it feel less humid on Friday and maybe even into Saturday. So it could be a rather pleasant start to Memorial Day weekend. Now by Sunday and Monday, we might have a little more humidity and a little more of that typical summer heat with highs closer to 90 or lower 90s, but it actually still looks dry for most